Yeah. Let me put up the paper.
See, I'm going to start this video like 20 seconds ago.
Oh, you will? With me
Yeah.
putting up the paper?
Yeah. Yeah. So they're hearing all of this right now.
Sweet.
See, and so those of you who just tuned in now, you're wondering what's going on. This is my friend Gene, and you're like, why does Guy have somebody on that he's talking to? Because he's usually just talking by himself. But this is my good friend Gene, who I've known since my childhood. We've been friends. We went to junior high school together, which I don't remember, but we went to high school together too, and I remember that. Because Gene used to always give me swirlies in the toilet and lock me in lockers.
Yeah.
And so, but she's turned a new leaf now, and, she's given her heart to Jesus. And so she's decided to start a channel called Genes for Jesus. Is that not right?
No.
Oh, what's it called, Gene?
Beauty and the Stamper.
Oh, Beauty and the Stamper. And so she does a lot of Beauty and the Beast kind of stuff with stamps.
Yeah.
And no, she does arts and crafts. But here's the thing. Here's the reason that I wanted to talk to Gene, because we're doing a collaboration. Gene has 80,000.
Yep. Just about to hit 86.
86,000 followers on YouTube. And Gene and obviously being involved in media and being involved in, and a lot of people here who are tuning into what I'm doing here are interested in, obviously, in the entertainment field. And a big part of being an entertainer is social media presence. Like nowadays, that's one of the things that even when you audition for roles and stuff, and I don't know if you know this, Gene, but Gene, I'm helping Gene on her channel to get her SAG card, because Gene has always wanted to get a SAG card. So actually, those of you who are interested in a SAG card, go to Gene's channel for these interactions that we're having, because I'm going to be talking to her a lot. Gene and I are going to kind of I'm going to go on a journey with Gene to help her get her SAG card. So that'd be a good one to follow along with if you're looking to get your SAG card and you're looking for information, because Gene's going to be doing that. And I'm going to be helping her figure that journey out and to get her SAG card. So if that's something you're interested in doing, follow Gene's channel, because I'm going to be doing that with her. But a lot of, even auditions and studios and that thing, they're looking for people who are influencers. So when they're casting, they want someone. So this is going to work well in your favor, Gene, when you're trying to get parts, because they might ask you how many, what is your YouTube channel? And if you say, I've got 86,000 followers, bing, you go straight to the top of the list of people they're going to look at for a part, because they know that you're going to bring eyeballs, right?
Right.
So if you got 86,000 people, they're going to say, hey, let's put her up, because that's a good 86,000 potential viewers that we're going to get just because of Gene. So that's why, for me, building a good social media presence and building that influencer status is very attractive. And that's why I'm curious into learning how to do that. So basically, I guess really what I would want to get to at first is, there's all kinds of things that are obviously involved in editing and shooting and how to, video and how to start your own YouTube channel and all that stuff. And look, we're going to assume that people already know how to do that stuff. But my biggest question is, well, first of all, how did you start? Like, start at the beginning? Like, what made you decide to do this?
Well, I started because I wanted to showcase some of my crafts and show people how to do gifts and cards and just some of my paper crafts. And I started with exactly what you started with, is 0 followers, 0 subscribers. And a lot of what has happened is the reason I have so many is because I stuck with it. That's really it. I've done all the tips and tricks and sticking with it. And then you get a couple of those viral videos and that helps you out. And then you learn some algorithms and stuff like that. But I did not know any of that starting out. All I knew is that I had I had a camera and I set it up. I didn't even have a tripod. Now I have tripods everywhere I look. But I didn't even have a tripod. I was literally like holding my phone on top of a desk with a book on top of it to hold from above to look down. If you look at my first video, when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I redid my video of the first video I ever made, which was this little like sock cupcake, right? But you look at my first video and you could see my arm, which I was wearing a shirt like with no arms. So you could see my arm. I had my window over here open with a truck, like my neighbor's truck. It was awful, but I didn't care. All I knew is I wanted to teach somebody how to make this great sock, right? And that's how it started for me. So you'll
So
have to
how
check
long
it
did
out.
you do it? How long did you do it? Like, I mean, there had to have been like a period of time where like nobody was watching.
Oh yeah, that was a long time. You know, I was excited back in the day. YouTube's not like it is now. You used to be able to just change your name to whatever you wanted when I first started. You used to start making money straight away. And even though you made money straight away, I didn't get my first check until about 7 years into it.
Wow.
So I wouldn't suggest going into YouTube as a moneymaker.
Right.
If you're trying to make money, it's not the way to go. But
Like
if
you're
you're
not just going to
trying-
become like PewDiePie overnight.
no, not at all. Even him, he worked it for years and years before becoming who he was. So, and again, check out the first videos of some of these top people. They're crazy.
They're bad.
Really bad. Well, and you know too, you know how to set up scenes, right?
Right.
YouTubers don't know how to set up scenes. We just know that, hey, I've got a camera on my phone
And I've got
and there's this
information.
thing called YouTube. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So
So how long did you said it was like 7 years before you got your first check?
right.
And so
And
how many subscribers had you gotten up to that point in 7 years?
so you had to, right, I think right now you have to have over 1,000. For me, it was like over 100, but
Oh,
it took
okay.
me 7 years, like pennies at a time, to get to the threshold, which was $100. So once you make $100, that's when you've
It's
reached
okay.
the threshold that they'll cut you a check.
Oh, wow. It took 7 years to get to that point.
It took me 7 years.
So what kept you going then? Like what, I mean, was there enough people watching? Like, were you just like, look, as long as one person's watching, I'll do this, or what, well, like what kept you going? Like some people be like, oh, if no one's watching, what's the point?
Yeah. And a lot of people do. And, you know, I get asked every so often to talk about YouTube. And I say it all the time. I say there's two roads, where everybody thinks there's two roads to success. And I said, no, it's on the same road as failure, but everybody hits failure and then they make their U-turn and head back. But if you just keep going past that failure, you're going to hit success at some point. So I guess it's just because I'm stubborn, maybe, is why I just kept going. And
But
then
were you aiming for something? Like, were you like, I'm going to get this, or was it just, I'm having fun doing this and I'm just going to keep going, and then the success came? Or were you like, did you have a game plan or a goal?
my goal, so I can always look right over here on my whiteboard, and I have right now, well, last time I did it, I had 83,000 subscribers, but I have the first one I ever did when I started keeping track was at 2,300 subscribers. And so I just have every time, and I keep my dates, and it's crazy. I didn't keep the years, believe it or not. So I have no idea what the years are. um, but anyways, I just watch it go up and go up. And so I did. I had a goal of getting to YouTube Space or YouTube Studio. I don't remember what it's called now. I think it's Space. Um, and I was there all the time. It's out in California. They have one in New York as well, where if you hit 10,000 subscribers, you get to go in and use their studios.
Oh,
And so that was my goal, was to hit 10,000 subscribers.
have you been into their studios?
Oh yeah. Right. So before the pandemic, I was there at like once a month.
Oh, is it cool?
Yeah. It's really cool. And they teach you stuff. They teach you about lighting. You know, that's why my mom said all the studio equipment a bit ago. I've got studio equipment everywhere now. But before, I mean, I had regular lights from a lamp, like literally took the lampshade off of a light or lamp and was trying to use that. So, but you go to YouTube and they teach you how to do your lighting properly. And you probably know better that this maybe isn't the greatest lighting for what you do, but for me and for YouTube, I'm like, hey, you can see me where before you couldn't see me, because I used to be like this. So,
I can see the background pretty good.
yeah. So